Fun promotions, baby. Let's go. Yeah, baby.
Get a little Suave and you rocking with Fun Promotion. On God.
Fun Promotions.
Fun Promotions Lab, man. Let's get it.
Fun Promotions, fam. Go.
Fun Promotions.
Fun Promotion.
Rocking with my dog, Fun Promotion.
My boy Buck SOSA in the building, bro. Welcome to the FUNG family, FUNG Promotions, man. You want to just introduce yourself to the FUNG Promotions family?
Yeah, I'm Buck SOSA from Tampa, Florida. What up with you?
For sure. So, glad to have you here, man. I know I was trying to get in contact with management, all that in Tampa, but now that we're here in Atlanta, how your trip been in Atlanta? What you been on so far?
Good, just networking, hitting the studios and the nightlife and all that, just.
Yeah, for sure. I seen you in Gold Room the other night. I seen you in there, turned up for sure.
I ain't never seen no club scene like that.
Yeah, it turned up for sure. So let's talk about your beginnings. So are you out of Tampa originally, or where was you born at?
Born in Chicago. Then I moved to Tampa when I was like 10. Then just been there from there. I would say that's where I was like most of the part like raised up at.
Okay.
So that's why like most people think I'm just from the South. So that's why. But like,
for sure.
I still go up there occasionally, like in the shot and just check on my family and shit. But I really came from up there this weekend. I had to go to a funeral, come down here. So yeah.
For sure.
But
so the first 10 years in Chicago, do you remember much of that, or do you remember how you
over there
was growing up?
Like on the west side and shit with my cousins. Like them some of my biggest fans. Like my family up there.
Yeah.
They're some of my biggest fans. Like they tap into everything I do. Like because they know what we're really from up there. Like it's in Chicago, like them niggas they been making out of Chicago rapping.
Yeah.
Man, them niggas,
it's tough.
They got it harder than a lot of places because it's like, it really ain't like, okay, down there in Florida, it's like, it's money out, like in Florida. Up there in Chicago, it's a lot of, it's money, but it's more violence than money. So, it's harder to make it out up there. And I even know that from being young, down, like up there in Chicago. So shit, my big brother, he up there in Chicago. And they just be psycho, so it's like harder to get out of there. Yeah,
definitely. So after moving to Tampa, how was that transition for you? Like the pace of Tampa and going from Chicago to Tampa?
Like it's in the hood, street life everywhere. But I say the culture is different, and like in Tampa, it's way different.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's. You got like, golds and dreads everywhere. Like I like it more down south. I definitely say that.
So after you transitioned, you was about 10 years old. So
yeah.
How was school for you then? How was you in school, like as a young kid?
In school, I used to fight a lot of school. Shit. That was like, cause I always was the big dude. So,
yeah.
Somebody always want to try you in there. So get it in every time. But, down in Florida, the first thing I noticed, man, them girls look good. As soon as I came to Florida, I noticed that. I'm like, damn, I like it here. So, but as far as like, when I got by like 13, that's when I really started like jumping off the porch and shit, just being out with my homeboys and shit. And it was really like a lot more freedom than Chicago. Because in Chicago, you gotta like watch out for a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of a little more. You got like, we might ride the bike to a whole nother city. Motherfuckers don't even know. As long as we back for the night. Yeah. In Chicago, you can't really leave like your street because it's like 2 streets over. These the niggas that don't like the niggas. Like so that shit over there is like, it's way different.
For sure. So after you jumped off the porch, you said around 13. What type of things was you into as a kid? Then around that age, you wasn't into sports or anything since you said you jumped off the porch. So did you get in the streets around that age then?
We used to just steal people's bikes and shit and sell them,
Yeah.
Shit like that. But it wasn't like, I wasn't here and I was never really in the sport. I played baseball, right? But that was because I was left out. Everybody else was playing baseball. So I just did it. But I ain't really, I wasn't really into none of that. My homeboy had like a little 3-wheeler bike.
Okay.
He had music on it, so I was just, hanging with him, we just playing music and shit. Like we got cars riding around.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
That's when I was really like first really introduced to music.
And start listening like that. So around that age, when you first got introduced, who was some of the artists or people you was listening to?
One of the first people on like around that time was like T.I. and motherfucking Jeezy, Gucci, like a lot of Atlanta-based artists and shit like that.
So okay, so would you say you get some of your influences from artists like that, or would you say you get some of your influence from?
Yeah, you know, everybody get influences from Atlanta-based art. Well, not the whole thing, but everybody pick up something from a Atlanta-based artist.
Okay.
Just because the streets, like the trap culture, that just come from, you know, it basically come from trap rap. Really come from Atlanta, basically.
Okay, so after the age you first got introduced to music and you start listening to music and getting indulged in it and stuff like that, when did you like take it upon yourself that you said, I want to be a rapper myself, I want to hear myself on the songs?
That was 2017. That's when I started rapping, 2017. I would never really like tried it or nothing up until 2017. That's when I really took it serious. I like made a song called Swerving.
Okay.
Put it on SoundCloud. It got like 100 and some thousand views, and it was like I ain't know how to promote it, no shit like that. So it was just, it did it by itself.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I might be good at this. I need to keep going.
Okay.
So I put out 2 more songs, and I started opening up for people.
Okay.
So by that time, I kind of had a couple DJs fucking with me and shit like that. So
okay.
now we're in like 18. I kind of like paused.
What made you take a pause?
Like with my homeboy, my best friend that died, and it was just, you know, just shit in life. Just I wasn't really feeling it. So 2019, the beginning of 2019, that's when I started back taking it serious. Put out my first mixtape. So by the summer of 2019, I had my mixtape going around Tampa, and like people really was like fucking with, they knew who I was by then.
The first mixtape?
Yeah.
What was the name of the first mixtape?
Hardships and Heartaches.
Hardships and Heartaches. So what was the process going into that? That was your first ever project putting together, right?
Yeah, my first project.
After you just had started taking it more seriously, how did that go, first getting into it?
It wasn't hard because it was more of just storytelling about who I am.
Okay.
So that's what I like to do. So just that. I found the beats that I liked and just told stories, so, you know.
For sure. So, how'd you find beats then? What type of sound you was into?
I just, none of them really similar.
Okay.
Just be on YouTube, just searching stuff. That's how I was doing it at that time, just searching on YouTube. That's all I really knew how to do.
For sure.
I didn't know you could really reach out to producers and like, you know, I know a lot more now than I knew then, but it still came out as a pretty good project.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how did you realize you had to start reaching out to producers and switch over from YouTube to start working in the studio with producers?
Because people started having the same beats as me.
Okay.
Like, and I hate that. Like when you hear, you put your all into a song, and then you hear somebody else with the same beat, you like, man.
It's tough.
It's like you don't even really you don't feel the same way about it, because it's like, you know, somebody done copied you. You want your work to be your work. Like that's how that is.
Okay. So during them early stages, like you said, after the first project, you started getting noticed a little bit in the city. What was some challenges you feel like you faced early on that set you up for right now?
Just stage fright was the first one. Like just getting people to accept you as an artist. 'Cause a lot of people take it as a joke.
Right.
A lot of people like, oh, you're just trying to rap. Oh, that's just another nigga rap. You know how that go.
Yeah.
So once I was over that was more the hardest part, just getting people to really take it serious and support it. And once they start supporting, that's when I was more confident in myself. Just like keep going.
Okay, for sure. And when you found that confidence, what was some of the people around you, what was some of the things they saying when you started taking it seriously, like you said, and you found that more confident with it?
The people around me was like on me more than they was on my head. Hey, stay in the studio. We need new music.
Right.
Like that's the push you need. Like you need people to be making sure you steady in the studio, steady putting out new stuff. Don't get comfortable, because that's when you might die out. You might lose that motivation, you might,
For sure.
know, you got to keep going.
Okay. So what was the first song you would say that got you like that buzz in the city, Tampa, before you got nationwide looks?
Oh, the song called "I'm So Tampa."
I'm So Tampa. Okay, yeah, I was listening to that on the way here.
Yeah, and that was like that went crazy.
Yeah.
Like, radio stations, all that. Like every club, every wedding, baby shower, any birthday party.
It's like a Tampa anthem.
It's like a real. They were playing at the Bucks game, so you know that was a whole new. People never really had seen that with like a song in a long time, so they like, damn, we need to support him. So you know that I really got the whole city at that point. I had to really be behind me.
Okay, and then was that after that song? Was that when labels started reaching out, or you started getting recognition?
I started hearing little rumors of labels talking about it, but it wasn't until I dropped my song Two Step till the labels actually called me, and that's when they really. First it was Alamo.
Okay.
That's Rod Wave, them labels. They had reached out to me, but it wasn't really nothing. But 300 called a week later. Okay. So, and we worked out a deal, and everything just took off from there.
For sure. So what year was this when you got the deal then?
This was this year. This was in April.
Okay, 2020. So it took you about 3 years, you would say?
Yeah.
To get a deal. Okay, now looking back after everything, like after the process before the deal, what was you would say you was most proud of?
The fact that to me it only took 1 year of taking it serious.
Okay, yeah. Because you took the
first
pause.
Years don't even count because I was just trying it out. I took 1 year of being serious and it worked out. I put the first project out in May. It was May of 2019.
Okay.
So I was signed by April 2020. So yeah, a little over a year. So yeah.
Okay.
That's why I look at it as I probably could have been signed if I'd have just kept pushing, you know.
Yeah, for sure. So what about some advice you would give to some like younger artists or some artists going in that phase of like don't know if they want to take it seriously or not, or being inconsistent? What would you say to them?
That's exactly why I said keep pushing, just because I probably wasted time just pausing. I could have already been ahead. I took like a year off but some stuff you can't really help. But if you can help it, keep pushing, just fight through it.
For sure, just fight through it. So after you got signed and you start working with the labels and stuff like that, how did your recording process change? Did it change at all from going to, that was your first time getting in big studios and stuff like that when you got with the label, or you was more?
I kind of still go to the same studio. Like I go to different studios, but I still like working where I'm comfortable at. Okay. Because it's me and my engineer got this chemistry, you know. You want it to come out the right way. But as far as the songs itself, it's a lot more paperwork. After you sign, it's a lot more paperwork involved. Everything got to be registered. You can't just record a song and put it out. No. That's so when people be like, "Oh, why people ain't dropping music?" It'd be a lot of stuff behind it that people don't know about. Yeah, a lot of business behind it. That's like once you actually in the business, you're gonna find out that it's more business than music. Like that's the music business. Yeah, two sides to it. That's what music business, and the business is capital. Yeah, for sure. So let's go back a little bit to the recording process, like we was talking about. So right now, since you said you like still being comfortable in like the old setting you was before when you just started, what's kind of things you need around you when you're recording? Then you need I don't know if you smoke or not, but do you need any type of I make anything? I actually make most of my music in the car. Like I ride around in the car listening to beats because that's where I feel like most people listen to music at. Right. Car. So how I'm feeling in the car, that's how I wanted to come out on the song. So when you in the car, you gonna see what I was feeling out, you know. Or let's say, it's just, I don't really have to be in the studio to feel it. Okay. I feel like that's wasting money. Yeah. I could do this, I got some Beats headphones specifically for listening to beats. Yeah. You know. Yeah, for sure. Ain't no point of booking a 12-hour session, making 2 songs, nah. Yeah. So you when you doing that in the car, listening to beats and freestyling some lyrics, are you writing it down or? Yeah, I write it down. Write it down for sure. Mm-hmm. So you putting in your notes. Yeah, for sure. I'm more of like a perfectionist. I don't just freestyle it. sometimes that don't come out the right way.
Okay, so how long do it take you to record a song then, you would say, after doing the notes and things like that?
Oh, I just go straight and do it.
It'll take
10
longer though.
minutes. If it's wrote down, I just go and do it. It only take like maybe an hour to write something, if like a whole song, if that.
Okay, okay. So now you got the deal. It's 2020, fresh in the game. How this year been going for you? I know it's a lot of things going on. It's kind of a crazy year to first get signed and try to push yourself out in these conditions. But how's it been for you this year?
Everything is better now that everything's starting to open up. I can move around more.
Okay.
So now is the beginning for me, because the first couple months we was on lockdown. I couldn't really move around. But now it's still pretty, you know, meeting new people and networking and stuff. It's coming out, like it's turning out good.
Okay, for sure. So is there some people you want to work with that you still haven't worked with, you would say?
Oh, yeah.
Some dream collabs you got?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to, I want to work with Lil Baby, The Baby.
Okay.
Future,
for sure.
Meek, you know. Ross, you know, just all 50. I definitely want to work with 50.
Yeah, 50
I
Cent.
gotta do, man. I do a song with 50 Cent. That's gonna be, that's the top. That's at the up here.
Yeah, for sure. Legend in the game, for sure. Okay. So, what about outside of rap? Is there anything like you want this rap game to take you, or you want to do with the money you make off rap? Any goals you got like outside of rap?
We're gonna put that. We're gonna invest the money in all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try TV too after eventually, you know.
Yeah. A couple of movies, get a little casting, you definitely could do it.
Yeah.
It's easy. Okay, so what about some long-term goals you would say you got in this rap game? You want to get some plaques? You want to chart?
Yeah, plaques and have my own label.
On your own label?
Yeah.
You already got a name in mind?
Yeah, we're gonna do the J-Way.
J-Way?
Yeah, that's
For
how
sure.
we're gonna do that.
Oh, I didn't even see the chain hiding there. When you get the chain?
Oh yeah, that's come from Tampa, Florida. Yeah,
You got a jeweler out there?
Yeah, Evershine Jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you get the chain?
I got this like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would say, what you think, like jewelry real important as a rapper? You know, some artists don't do as much jewelry. Some artists more into the jewelry, more into the.
People approach you different when they see you got real. Like people who want fake jewelry, but when they see you got real jewelry, they gonna approach you different. Like they acknowledge it. King Vine just walked up to me the other day, just not knowing who I was.
No, you somebody.
I see you. Like, you know. So that's it's real important if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely say so too. Definitely would say so too. So what's some pet peeves you would say you got in the studio though? Or you don't like people coming in a session.
I cut the lights off.
Cut the lights off.
I record in the dark. I don't like.
In the
I
dark.
don't really like too many people there. I'll cut the lights. So yeah, it's just me and my engineer.
Okay. Just locked in. Yeah, I know I'm bouncing around a lot, but man, I got a lot of questions.
Because the main thing, like when other people in the studio, you're looking for that reaction from other people.
Yeah.
If they ain't giving you the reaction, you gonna think, oh, this ain't good. Even though they might just be high or daydreaming or doing something, you know. But now, that's why I don't really let nobody be in there with me. Yeah. Because I might throw myself off.
Okay. So let's talk about one of the songs, or one of your songs you would say like your hardest bar or your most memorable lyric that you got of yourself. Like what you think your hardest bar is, like the hardest thing you ever said, the realest shit you ever wrote.
Realest shit I ever wrote. Oh, it's called Sit Down. This in a song called Sit Down.
Sit Down.
Yeah.
Break it down for me.
I say a line. I say, I asked God how He took away GP before it changed to Tampa. My best friend James, the nickname was GP.
Okay.
He died before knowing that he had a baby on the way.
Oh, damn, that's tough.
Yeah. So that's like the deepest thing. Like that's one of my most, you know.
Okay. So that's why you got the J and the chain, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What year did you lose him?
2017.
Okay, so that's still recent. That's tough for sure. All right, so
I ain't never got asked that question before. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was yeah, me thinking for a minute.
Yeah. So All right, let's talk about the industry. So now you in the industry. I know you get to see like behind what's going on behind the scenes before, because some people look at it like fans, or like upcoming artists. They don't really know what's going on in this industry. That really going, like you said, it's the business, but it's a lot of stuff that going on that's like a lot of not so good stuff. You know, stuff that a lot of people don't like. You know, especially coming from the streets.
Yeah, but I ain't really been introduced to it yet. But it's a lot of I'm hearing about it, but I haven't witnessed it myself yet. But I could tell there's a lot of like faking going on. But you know,
yeah.
I ain't on none of that.
Yeah. Are you good with like peeping people's intentions? Like,
yeah, you could always. Yeah, I'm good at reading that. You know, but that's everybody. I feel like a lot of stuff is, you know, people trying to get the best result for them in the situation. So, you know,
that's how it is.
Life.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's talk about the Tampa music scene a little bit. What you think about the Tampa scene right now? I know you leading it for sure, but
we got a couple people that just got signed actually.
Okay, I heard a few artists out there going crazy right now.
My homeboy just got signed to Gucci.
Roboy.
Yeah, Roboy. He signed to Gucci. LA the GOAT just got signed to Def Jam.
Okay.
Taliban got signed to Rostrum Records. So T9, he on fire too.
Yeah.
I think he would Columbia. But but we got way more people than that. Like we got a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like so it's gonna be back to back people that people find about. Like like how Orlando blowing up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So is that kind of a one of the goals you got? Is like reach, or when you start your label, going to get some of them Tampa artists going grinding for sure.
Tampa first.
Okay. What about your family life? You got any kids?
Yeah, I got kids.
So
I have a boy any day now.
Oh, okay. Yep. Expecting. Congratulations on that one, bro.
Appreciate it.
So how what did that taught you? Like you know, being an artist and you know trying to raise the kids as well and all that. How has that been How's that been?
My daughter helped me pick out my beats.
Okay.
I listen to beats with my daughter.
That's hard.
So if she like it, I'm probably gonna use it.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure.
Like they know my songs too, so and they ain't my daughter 2, my son 4, my stepson 5.
Okay.
So, but they know the music.
For sure. Okay.
So they understand.
Yeah.
Like they know I be going for music and stuff. So it'd be crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So you still live based in Tampa right now?
Yeah.
So you got any plans on moving out of there, or?
We're finna get a spot up here, but I'm transition gonna be back and forth though.
Yeah, for sure. Understand? Yeah, because a lot of people definitely do that. Get out the hometown because a lot of stuff going on.
And we figure that's a waste of money to just stay in hotels and stuff.
Yeah.
Might as well just
Airbnbs, hotels, everything. Atlanta's a cool spot too, like you said, the network.
Man,
get all your work done.
Nightlife crazy here.
Yeah, nightlife cool too.
It's better than Vegas to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know you're excited to get back into the shows and everything.
Yeah, I got a show coming up on the 31st.
What city?
In Tampa.
Okay, that's hard. What's some of your favorite songs to perform at the shows?
I like doing I'm So Tampa, because that's the main song where I really don't even have to say nothing.
Yeah.
Like they do it for me.
Yeah.
That two-step the same way.
Yeah. Okay. So, you pretty energetic on stage, or you just really like to?
Once that liquor kick in, it's a whole nother.
Yeah. They gotta have the bottles ready for sure. Okay. All right, let's talk about some goals you want to get done before the end of the year. Like, so what's going on right now? You working on a project?
I'm
songs.
I'm working on an album, and I'm gonna work on an album, but I'm probably be getting a mixtape together at the same time.
Okay.
Because I don't want the album to really I want to make sure the buzz is there.
Right.
Before I really drop the album. So,
right.
Just collabing with different artists before the year over.
Okay. I seen the new song with Babyface, right?
Oh yeah, Babyface, right?
I did 819 or 813. Yeah.
Sure. I just did one with Sadie Hendrix.
Oh yeah. He's
did one
hard.
with him.
He hard.
I
He
did
from
one while I was in
Jacksonville, right?
Jacksonville,
Yeah. He's hard.
I'm finna get in the studio tonight with TTG Fred. Fred from here. Juicy. I'm gonna do one with Juicy 2 times.
Okay.
Tokyo Vanity, I was with them last night too.
Yeah.
She's supposed to send me something. We gonna see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
But
send
just
it over.
probably we're gonna try to do the King Von too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we
Ron's hard.
just just networking.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just
And you
working.
gotta put that money into yourself or have people behind you that's really believing in you that's gonna help you with your dreams. So that's a big thing that to the other artists too. Like
Yeah, a lot of
that
people
team, you
cheap with
gotta have a
themselves.
team behind you. Yeah.
Team and everything. How was it? Was it difficult for you to build the right team around you?
Nah. Actually nah. The people I started was the people that's over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so let's wrap it up with when people hear the name, what you want them to think? Like the first thing when they hear Buck Sosa. What do you want them to remember you about? You know what I mean?
Damn.
Or not remember because you
I don't wanna
right
be
here.
dead already.
Yeah,
Damn.
not remember because you right here. But like when they hear Buck Sosa, like oh he hard or he this or his music is this or when I hear his music I feel like this.
I wanted to say that's that nigga with that big chain. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga with that big J-Way chain. That's what they. Nah, but that's the nigga that really put on for Tampa.
Yeah, put on for Tampa for sure, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you coming through,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Once again, my boy Buck Sosa, man. Shout out Buck Sosa. Shout out the team. Shout out Dwayne, Dom, NYSFE Magazine, man. Again, appreciate y'all time for y'all making it here for me.
Yes, sir.
We gonna link again. I'm gonna check back in with you. You know what I'm saying? As you elevate and as we elevate.
Yeah,
so
most definitely.
appreciate it again, man.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
All right.
Sir.